Hello viewers. I have the immense pleasure to welcome you all to the new episode. At the last episode we have discussed the topic regarding the check register, its functions and its features. If anyone missed the opportunity to see the first part, please find the link below and try to watch it, or else you may lose the continuity of the series. Today I am going to present you all how to make or create a check register in an Excel sheet. To make a check register, we need to set input area first. Now just go in the Lakshmi Bank sheet and check the input area. This is the Lakshmi Bank input area. Just create this like table in each bank sheet first. Now we can check the input area. Here, you just put your company name. I have already given here ABC Company Private Limited, and the second row, just give your bank name. I have already given here the Lakshmi Bank. Here the third row shows today's date. You just enter the equation is equals today, open and close the bracket for today date. OK. Then create this heading to each column. Here the first column for serial numbers. Here we used auto numbering system. I will show you how to enter a date in check date cell, then autofill its corresponding serial number here. I just enter a date in this cell, now auto numbered against this check date. OK. If that cell date cleared, then here also it will show blank. The second column is for the check date, so add each check date here. The check date is an ultimate input, so you need to be very careful for giving the right date. The third column shows the results of each check leaf date validity period, with different segment-wise, and give different colors in each segment. This particular column is for the check number. It's also an ultimate input like check date. This column is for the check vendor name. Just enter each vendor name here. Got it? This column is for the check amount. Enter each check values here. Next two columns are for the updating the check leaf status, just like issued or not, any error and etc. The first column is for the updated for issued or not, and this tick mark is designed as conditionally. I just enter here 1, then show the exclamation mark. Just try 0 then show tick mark. And try -1 and -2 then show wrong mark. Just try in error columns. Just enter here 0, then show the exclamation mark. Just try -1 then show wrong mark. Both columns have wrong marks for negative numbers. And try 1 then show tick mark. Now, here we set the conditions. Select the range, that means how much cell you need the condition. Just click Conditional Format from Home menu and select Manage Rules. Here also there are 1 conditions. Just click New Rules. Select first rule in rule type, and select icon sets from format style. And select custom icon which one you need from icon style. I just select this one. And tick this checkbox for show the icon without value. Just change first mark to exclamation, and change second mark to tick. Enter the value 1 in this box, and select number type in first list box and enter the value 0 in second value box, and select number type M in second list box. Now, here the condition is, 1 or more values have exclamation mark, likewise 0 have tick, and ineffective numbers have wrong. And click OK. Next step is to set conditions in error column, and the same steps of issued columns. Select the range and go conditional format. Here you can see the 2 conditions. First one is for ticking and other one is for the coloring. I just select second condition and click Edit Rules, then the same steps are followed here. Here just to change tick icon first and exclamation mark second. Negative numbers icon is same. Click OK. and select first condition, and click Edit Rules. Select second rule in rule type. Select cell value in first list box. Select equal to in second list box, and type equals 1 in this box. And click Format and select Fill option in Format Cell. Choose your favorite color. I have already selected rose color. Then click OK. Here the condition apply is, if any cell value is 1, then the cell color becomes pink automatically. Next column is for the check leaf error reasons. First column for update the check error from the cell list, 3 things, bank, accounts and supplier. Second column for error reasons. Here listing 4 things, amount, date, name mismatches and check missing. OK, let's check the data listing. Just go Data menu in menu bar, click Data Validation from Data Tools area. Its default selects in Settings option. Select List from Allow List box. Enter in Source box which one you need to list. Here already entered. Use comma between listing data for differentiating. Then click OK. And drag first cell to other cells for same thing listing. Same step applies in reason column also. And drag first cell to other cells for same thing listing. If you have any change in one cell, then you need to change other data listed cells in same column, then just tick this check box. That changes will affect all cells. I just zoom out. Okay, now let's check the auto serial numbering system. In C5 cell just change font color from white, then, here you can see 0. Just double-click in cell D6. Now you can see the multi-equations here. I will explain this equation. Just remove first equations. Now it's a single equation. Here is the equation equals, if open bracket, cell E6, that mean, check date cell, greater than 0 then, C5 plus 1, otherwise blank. I just enter 2 in C5, then the result is 3. Just change 4, then give 5. Just change 1, then give 2. Just change 0, then give 1. But if I clear the cell C5 there is no change in the cell D6. That means this equation consider 0 and blank cell as same. So just add removed formula into the cell. Equals, if open bracket C5 equals, blank, then comma, D6 also blank, comma, otherwise this formula result and close the bracket, right? Now the result is blank cell. I just enter 0 here, then give 1 here. And just clear the cell, then here also blank. Change the font color into white, for hiding. Same equation, apply to the D7 cell. Just drag to D7. Here just change the C5 to D6 in first equation. Okay, we need to change the C5 to D6 in second equation also. then drag the cell D7 into other cell for applying same equation. I just enter here a date, then autofill its corresponding serial number here. Date cleared, then here also blank. Then, let's check the check leaf remaining days validity by using the cell formulas. Now just unhide the column N. Now just double-click in this cell for viewing the equations. Now you can see the equations. Here, we used 3 multi-if conditional equations. I just copy this equation and paste to each equations in different cell first. And we'll explain each one. Okay. Let's check the first equation. The first formula is equals if open bracket J6. J6 is check issued status cell is blank, then the result is 1, otherwise 0, close bracket. Second formula is equals if open bracket J6 greater than 0, then 1, otherwise 0, close bracket. Third formula is equals if open bracket K6. K6 is check error status cell equals 1, then minus 1, otherwise 0, close bracket. I just enter 0 in J6 cell, then the result in O6 is 0 because the condition is cell J6 is blank, then the result is 1, otherwise 0. I just change 0 into 1, then the cell P6 value is 1. Because the condition is if the cell J6 greater than 0, then the result is 1, otherwise 0. Just clear cell J6 and enter 1 into K6, then the result is minus 1. Because the condition is if K6 equal to 1, then the result is minus 1, otherwise 0. This 3 results sum in N6 cell. Okay. Now just clear this 3 cells and just drag N6 cell into other for applying same equations. Then, let's check the cell F6 formula. I just enter same formula into cell O6 equals cell E6 minus today open and close bracket. I just zoom in. Okay, now you can see the equation. Check date cell minus today date. Then you can give how much days between them. Now we have to add one more thing in this equation. If the check is issued, then the result will change to 0. I just enter 0 in cell J6, then the result in cell N6 is 0. Now just add, open, and close bracket in this equations, and enter star and select cell N6. Now the result is 0. Okay. The same equation are used in this cells also. Now I have changed the font color. Here you can see the cell value. If the font color is white, then you can see when the color is changed in cells, otherwise it will display blank. I just change the value into 1 in cell J6. Okay. Then the cell is color changed into yellow and show the white font here. Now can add cell color conditions in check valid up to days column. First select range, and just go and click conditional formatting from home menu, and select manage rules. Here already set 3 conditions. I show you each conditions. OK. Just select last condition, and click edit rules. Select second rule from rule type. Select cell value from first list box. Select between from second list box, and enter equals -1 and equals -49, third and fourth columns, and click format. Select fill option and choose color green. Click OK and apply same steps in red color conditions. Just a change in last 2 columns. Just enter equals -50 and equals -90 respectively, and click format. Select fill option and choose color red. Click OK and apply same steps in yellow color conditions also. Just a change in last 2 columns. Just enter equals -91 and equals -1000 respectively, and click format. Select fill option and choose color yellow. Click OK. And tick the 3 checkbox and apply. Now the different colored cells shows its own corresponding features or condition. The next step is to set a table for checkbook details. Just create this like table. The first column for checkbook name, second one for first check number and third one for last check number in each checkbook. Here already entered checkbook name, DLB1, DLB2, DLB3, and etc. The second column is for the first check number in each checkbook. Third column for the last check number in each checkbook. The first and last check number is an ultimate input, so you need to be very careful for giving the right number. Next and last step is listing output here. First one, how many error checks are there? Second row for above 90 days check. Third row for between 50 to 90 checks. Fourth row for between 1 to 49 checks. I just zoom here. Now you can see the equations. Here just enter equals countifs, open bracket, K6 to K1500, comma, 1 bracket close. Here the entered range, K6 to K1500 is the check status error column. Its equation counts much 1 that range, that mean 1 is the value of error check tick conditional value. OK. Then set equation in second row, for above 90 days checks. Here the range, F6 to F1500 is valid up to days column. Here just enter, equals, countifs, open bracket, F6 to F1500, comma, greater than equals 1000, comma, F6 to F1500, comma, less than equals 91 bracket close. This equation counts between -1000 to -91 values from the range. Then set equation in third row, for between 50 to 90 checks. Here apply the same equations. And just change -1000 into -90, and -91 into -50. This equation counts between -90 to -50 values from selected range. Then set equation in fourth row for between 1 to 49 checks. Here also apply the same equations. Here just change -90 into -49, and -50 into -1. This equation counts between -49 to -1 values from selected range. And finally, set the attractive color to these cells. This is the total input area of the check register, and what you have to do is, you need to have a separate input for each and every bank. For the time being I am signing off this video, as it has already exceeded the specified time, and I really apologize you for consuming your precious time. In this video I could only show you the input side. In the following videos I will show you the dashboard and other outputs, and I will give you an ideal link to download an Excel sheet as well. Thank you all for watching this video and hope you all enjoyed this. Take care, goodbye and stay safe.